Welcome to BottleRock Backstage with Butter and Bastille. Perfect alliteration there. Guys,
Fantastic.
cheers. Would you like to share with me, or do you want to drink?
We all love to drink a lot.
Well, baby bird chain, so you like
Yes.
into each other's mouths,
And we'll see
like a
how-
human spittoon. So like
human spittoon.
like we get the taste, but you know, because that's what you do at classy wine places, right?
That's right. You need the bucket. The bucket.
Yeah. Oh, we call it the bucket. This is Bastille in the bucket, BottleRock Backstage of butter. Cheers, guys.
Well done.
Interview
Well
completed.
done.
Yeah.
But after your show, you will partake and imbibe with me.
Yeah.
1000%. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I might even swallow.
Oh, TMI.
Whoa.
Sorry.
I love it. You're the one that's been drinking.
I know, of course. But you do enjoy wine. You are fans of wine.
Yeah, love wine. Yeah.
Anyone in particular? Varietal.
Butter wine is my favourite.
We've recently converted Kyle into a red wine guy.
Oh.
So, bit of cheeky Malbec. We're a big fan of Argentinian
Oh, I do
restaurants
too.
and steaks
Same
and stuff.
here. Good
like
stuff.
a Pinot Noir, like a really fucking dry, like Carver.
Nice.
Very cold. What about you?
The red stuff's really goes down a treat. I love me some red wine.
It's been a big part of you, like growing up.
I know. It came late, but now I'm really moving into it. I'm interested to there's a white side of it as well, a white side to wine, which I'm looking to get into as well. Maybe
Oh
today.
well, like I said, this is a Chardonnay right here. It's
Maybe
the
that's
butter
the next
Chardonnay.
decade, maybe.
We should recommend for anyone feeling very brave. There's thank you for putting the microphone in my face.
So close.
There's from a region very close to where I grew up. There's a thing called tonic wine called Buckfast.
Oh.
It's red. It appeared in a few police reports in Scotland. That's unrelated.
That's an aside.
Yeah. Try Buckfast, everyone.
Noted, guys. I'm learning so much from Bastille today.
Yeah, there's like a tagline. It's Buck fast gets you, and then expletive fast. Right? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
guys.
No, it's classy.
So classy.
Like
I
the
love it.
drink. Yeah.
So BottleRock is actually celebrating 10 years, and what else is
Hey.
celebrating 10 years? Bad
Our
Blood.
first album.
10 years of Bad Blood, guys. What a huge album it was for you, for the fans. I
Yeah.
mean, I can still remember the first time I heard Pompeii on the radio for the first time. It was game-changing.
was
I mean,
weird.
what was that moment like for you? Was that when your lives changed?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I guess for us, like we had this. We went from kind of rehearsing after work and then like doing little tours in vans and sleeping on friends' floors and stuff, and that just kind of accelerated, and then we went up through venues in London and then around the country, and then that became Europe, and then that became the world, and then that became America, and then suddenly we were here for a year, and it was sort of like there wasn't really a break. It was like one big thing like that, and
Wow.
Pompeii was like, I think, the thing that obviously kicked it off around the world, but it just, yeah, it was nuts. It felt like we were just chasing that song from continent to continent for like 2-3 years. It was nuts.
Do you still enjoy playing it, or you're like, I'm over it?
No, I love playing it. Yeah, people assume that we're bored of it. I think you'd have to be a psychopath to start
Right.
playing a song that makes that many people that happy,
Yeah.
and be like, oh, fuck them, man.
It is quite an upbeat, fun song. Thank you. All right.
Can never be close enough.
I hate my tooth. Yeah, it is quite an upbeat, fun song to play. If it was like something mega like melancholic or like a traumatic thing for us,
That's
maybe that
true.
would be a bit wearing. But luckily, it's fun and 4 chords, so you know.
Fun and easy and simple.
And you also have Happier. I mean, Happier was also a massive song. I mean,
yeah.
that must bring you so much happiness, I guess, pun intended, to play these songs to see how many people it resonates with worldwide.
Yeah, no, it's nuts. It's really, it's kind of weird because I guess as a band, like, and as people, we're not particularly famous, but like, no matter where in the world you are, it's pretty much a given that people will have heard both of those songs, which is very surreal. But I think, yeah,
It's really handy if things aren't going well to have a couple of like bangers to. Should quickly do
fall
Happier.
back on. Because
shit,
you
roll
have-
out Happier. Fuck, we're losing them.
I
We're
mean,
losing
those
them.
songs have over 1 billion streams, right? I think it's a lot of numbers here. I mean, does that make you feel proud? Does it give you pressure that you have to create another song of that caliber?
Well, I like to think that other songs are of that caliber. They just didn't get the
Right.
No, I mean, yeah, it's,
Of course.
yeah, it's fucking weird. I mean, like this was kind of like a bedroom project, and we were like a really DIY band. We never, ever imagined that we'd get to, that we'd be on the radio or be mainstream at all. So it's been obviously the sort of journey into that was quite mad to get our heads around, and I think we sort of missed a lot of it while it was happening because you're just busy doing what you do.
Yes, of course, 'cause you're in it. You're actually in it.
And so I guess like at points there have been pressure to try and replicate that. But I think we've tried really hard to sort of just do what we do, and I think accept that we're the kind of band that like perhaps that kind of thing will happen again. Maybe it won't. Like that sort of tipping into the ultra mainstream. Like that's not where we live.
Right.
But like sometimes we'll go on holiday there.
I love that.
But then we always come back, and then we can't afford a holiday for like another 5 years. Yeah.
Are you doing anything to celebrate the 10-year anniversary?
Yeah, we are.
We're doing a kind of tour which is like mainly UK and Europe, and we play the entire first album top to bottom.
Oh, that's
so great choice putting Pompeii number 1. Track number 1, Pompeii, fantastic news.
Where's everyone gone?
It's a really short gig, man. I would play the album in full, and then at the end we kind of do like a bit of a sort of like a kind of collection of kind of other songs from all the other albums, like a sort of
cool.
like kind of like the hits package sort of thing at the end or whatever.
Lovely corporate terminology there.
Yeah, no, thank you very much, guys.
We're also re-releasing. We're doing a sort of a new version of Bad Blood called Bad Blood X, because X is 10 in.
That's great.
Yeah,
Roman numerals.
Thank you very much.
And I love Bad Blood. It's one of my favorite songs.
And we've sort of we've put just a load of songs, like some different versions, some demos, some unreleased stuff from that kind of time.
Yeah.
On the end. So but like I hate re-releasing stuff, so we wanted to make it kind of as generous as possible. So we put quite a lot of work into making it like actually something people hopefully like rewarding for fans, so we're not just like ripping them off.
So I got a tattoo of Bad Blood when I was really drunk, and it was by a guy called Chip. We only know this because for the
Was this an impromptu decision?
Yeah, so it was Woody's fault. He sort of forced me into it, and he's always denied this. But then some video surfaced of the night that it happened, and it's literally Woody like, "I've got the money, go and get it done."
I love that video surfaced.
Well, I didn't know it existed, but I was thinking of getting a massive red X, but it has to be done by Chip.
We gotta find Chip.
We gotta find Chip.
What I also thought was cool you guys did was the MTV Unplugged album.
Yes.
That was really cool.
Yeah, no, it was amazing to get to do that. I guess, growing up on like the Nirvana MTV Unplugged and stuff, it's.
Well, you did a cover of Come As You Are, which is a ballsy move.
It's very, I know.
Very cool.
We were nervous about that, but so we thought like if we're gonna do it, let's make it super different, and in order for it to be released, it had to be signed off by the people who own the song, and it was, which is good.
That's
it means
really
that
great.
Someone in their camp didn't think it was a complete abomination, which to me
hugely flattering.
is a ringing endorsement. Yeah, exactly.
I thought that was really cool. And now, guys, touring with Duran Duran and Nile Rodgers and Chic. I mean, come on,
nuts. But
it's those moments you're like, this is surreal. This is awesome. Like,
we have our first show with them on Sunday.
Wow.
It's so exciting. We only have to play 40 minutes. And we're done by 8:00. Oh,
It's gonna feel like first day of school though. Like we're there, bigger boys are there. Hopefully they don't beat us up.
That's true. You guys are the freshmen.
Yeah,
You guys are the freshmen.
we will be like going into the canteen and like trying to sit at the tables with them. And they'll be like, I don't know what happens in American high school. I never went, but I've seen
something like that.
I've seen the films.
Something like that.
Someone will throw a basketball in my face.
Yeah. That too.
I'll get a wedgie.
Or like a football.
Yeah.
Not a soccer ball, like a football.
Yeah.
Okay, really quickly before you guys go through, don't think too hard, just like top of your head, name 3 major musical influences. It could be albums or it could be artists.
Dre 2001.
Just quick, guys.
Can we just turn those songs to the death? Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy. They're here
Beautiful,
today. Yes. And Blur, Part Life.
Great.
Great
Good.
shout.
Well done. Well done.
Paul Simon Graceland, Regina Spektor Soviet Kitsch,
Ooh.
and Anthony Neil Johnson's I'm a Bird Now.
Great picks.
Cobble Kids, Robbers and Cowards.
Mm.
And Pure Silk, Old School Garage
Wow.
from United Kingdom, which
It's-
it was fantastic, but no one will know what that is.
I love it.
Can I speak for you?
Go on, then.
Now 46, 47 and 48.
Nailed it.
And the best of the Beatles.
I'd have to say the best of the Beatles.
Amazing. Okay, one more
That's
thing.
4, Will. You already have 3.
This could be a communal answer. However, name a favorite festival memory as a fan and as a performer.
As a fan, I think getting to the first time I ever went to Glastonbury
Yeah.
as a fan and waiting all day on the barrier to see Jay-Z headline. Before him was Amy Winehouse, and it was her last show at Glastonbury, followed by Jay-Z, which at the time festivals were the preserve of like indie and rock, and so it was like a bit of a sea change, and it was just such an amazing moment. He came out, he'd been getting some stick in the press, like two particularly gobby sort of northern brothers who were in a band together, and he came out on stage playing Wonderwall as just a massive he had a guitar and was just playing Wonderwall as just like a massive fuck you to all the bullshit that surrounded it, and it was just such an amazing gig. So that's my favorite.
That's a historic moment.
Would be Rock Werchter, which is a Flemish word. 2014, this is when Pompeii was doing its thing. So we were like middle of the day on the bill. The crowd went back so far that you could see the delay in the speed of sound reaching them. So they were jumping in like a wave. So it was literally a sea of people.
Yeah.
Was that the year that it was raining as well?
No, that was a different year.
Okay, sorry. Basically, it rained the whole set. We were on the main stage and we couldn't believe the size of the crowd, but it rained the whole set. And then for the last two songs, it stopped, and we got everyone to take. I think you got everyone to take their waterproof jackets off and like swing them around their heads. So it was just like mad blurry rainbow of jackets.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Amazing. Well, I'm excited for your set tonight and to bring you bottles.
Oh, thank you.
So we
yeah,
can
that'd
finally
be amazing.
enjoy.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Cheers as I continue to drink. Yeah.